If you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle Winkler and I'm an indie author in training. I make videos about my publishing journey and share the mistakes I've made so that hopefully you don't have to make them too. On today's video, we're talking about my mistakes. Some of the biggest ones I've made, the ones that have haunted me, and how I choose to do them differently next time, hopefully. So there are 5 mistakes. I had to narrow it down because I've made a lot more and I'm sure I will make more in the future, but I wanted to just kind of keep this video a little short. My videos have been getting longer and longer lately. So just 5 mistakes this time. And I'm gonna do them in opposite order from what I think is probably the least big a problem to what I think is the worst. So number 5 on the list is I didn't make a World Bible. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but it would have really helped in your revisions. If you don't know what a World Bible is, Megan Tennant made a fantastic video, or actually a couple videos all about them, and I'll link them in the description. You should definitely go check them out. But for me personally, like, there's 3 political parties in my group, in my book. I named them thinking, oh, okay, these will be easy. I'll remember what they all stand for. Yeah, that didn't work. I had someone, I think it was a beta, ask me a question on them, and I had to go read through my book to find where that was, where I stated them, and it's just a mess. So you can do this at any time in your process, but it's a lot easier to do this before you draft or while you're doing your first draft, rather than when you have 70,000 words and you're trying to remember where that one thing is. Yeah, definitely do a World Bible as soon as you can. My 4th biggest mistake is that I didn't really take it seriously in the beginning. I wasted a lot of time playing games and watching movies and reading books and doing anything other than writing because I was bored. Now, I'm not saying I should have written nonstop 24/7. No one should do that. It would wear you out, burn you out. But it would really be good if when I'm like, oh, I'm bored, what should I do? Maybe I should work on my book. So yeah, I wish I had taken it more seriously in the beginning, which kind of leads me into the 3rd biggest mistake, is that I didn't save any money really. When I first started and decided I was going to publish, I had a job and it was pretty good pay, and so I didn't really worry about it. I kind of went paycheck to paycheck. Now I'm in the last year of getting my book ready to publish, and I'm wishing I had more in the bank. Every penny is going towards publishing, and I wish it wasn't like that. I wish I had money to go to Starbucks. I wish I had money, to buy more presents. If I had planned ahead from the beginning and took it more seriously and saved up before I was ready to publish, then I would have the extra money. So yeah, I definitely, for this next book, I'm going to save as much as I can in the beginning. So my 2nd biggest mistake was jumping the gun. I decided I wanted to be a publisher. I decided I wanted to be an author, and I went for it. I got the P.O. box number, I got an imprint name, which means I am basically a publishing house. I did all the things ahead of time when I should have taken a breath, did my research, and planned out when to do those things. It's not a big deal on some things, but there's no reason to go getting an imprint name if you're nowhere near ready to publish. The number 1 mistake I made kind of feeds into that. I professionally edited my first draft. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I may have mentioned it once or twice before now, but please don't do that. You need a professional editor, don't get me wrong. It's one of those steps where if you really want to make it the best book you can be, you can't just rely on your own editing. You need a professional. But don't do it on your first draft. Like I said, this book has taken 4 years. I did my professional edit way back in the beginning. That's wasted money down the drain. The book is so different now from when I started. So lesson learned, you don't get the professional edit until you know you're done with this book. You've edited it, you've had beta readers and critique partners, and everyone's looked at it, and you're like, I don't see anything else wrong with it. That's when you go to an editor. I talked to someone recently who said, oh no, fixing the errors is what an editor's for. That's one way to go, but that's money that you don't need to pay them. If you get it all done with beta readers and critique partners, which are free, your own time, which is free, basically, and you get it really, really good and ready to go, then what you're paying the editor for is their expertise. It's not just a second pair of eyes. That's your betas and your critique partners. An editor, they went to school for this. They know what they're doing. So that's where you spend your money, but not in the beginning, not with a first draft, not till you're sure it's ready. So that's something I learned. Yeah, mistakes, love them. I think that's it. If this has helped you at all, let me know. And if you've made a big mistake that you look back now and say, okay, I'm gonna do it different next time, let me know in the comments. Because I feel pretty dumb having made some of these mistakes, and I need to know that I'm not the only one who does that. I post videos once a week, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram every day at mwinklerbooks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.